In my latest video, I tried out an automated crypto trading bot that was supposed to earn me a minimum of 2.5 interest every day. But this website turned out to be a complete scam. Shocker. The website that I'm talking about is OBC AI. I already made a previous video about this, so if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link for you in the description. In this video, I will tell you exactly how these crypto schemes work and what you have to look out for if you ever come across one and you don't fall for them, so you don't lose all your hard-earned money. But how do these crypto schemes work? Because there are some people who still manage to make some profits. Those people were the early investors. And this is because OBC AI had to build up some trust. And the only way to build up some trust was to withdraw some funds to the people who made the withdrawals. Because of this, there were more and more people joining the platform because they thought that it was trustworthy. People were making withdrawals, people were making money, and it all seemed fine. So the more and more trust the people of OBC AI built, the more and more people came to join OBC AI. The project lasted about 6 months, and it was the time that they needed to build a trust and build a community to fill the treasure chest and run for the hills with your money. So how did they manage to get so many people to invest in their project? They worked with the VIP status, and in order to reach a higher VIP status, you had to invite some friends. And because the project already lasted about 2 months, maybe 3 months, maybe 4 months, people were eager to increase their VIP status so they will earn more money. In order to increase your VIP status, you had to invite some friends. Those friends also had to invite new friends to increase their VIP status. What they also did, very smart, was every time that you invited some of your friends and they joined, they deposited a minimum of 100 USDT, you got a prize. It was a few bucks, 5 USDT, 10 USDT, and so up. Later, they made a sort of roulette system. So every time you invited a friend, you got one coupon, press start, and you could win 5 USDT up to an iPhone 15. So this made it very attractive for you and for me and for all the other people to invite more people, because people were winning money, people were winning iPhones. And this also allowed OBC AI to build more trust with the community. What they also did very clever was they made WhatsApp groups. WhatsApp groups where people were able to ask the questions. They really provided some service because there were people who had problems with their passwords. Well, they will help the people create new passwords and they were able to log in again. People had problems with their withdrawals or the deposits. The people of OBC AI helped them and everything was cleared. They did all this just to build up the trust. So there were people who were able to make some money, the early investors. They were able to make some withdrawals and it all seemed fine. But where did it go wrong? So where did it go wrong? It all started with a big Christmas deal that they announced. 18% cashback on all your investments. So if you invested 100 USDT, you got an extra 18 USDT from OBC AI. But the problem was this. A day after, they closed all withdrawal options. So people were able to put in money, but they weren't able to get some money out. The reason for this, they said, was because there were people who, for example, made a deposit of 1000 USDT. They got 180 USDT from OBC AI and they directly withdraw their funds. I don't know if this is true, but it doesn't matter. From this point, we weren't able to make any withdrawals. But to make things even better, a day after that, they did another very, very big promotion, 100% cashback on all your deposits. Doesn't matter how much money you made. If you made $100 deposit, you got $100 extra from OBC AI. If you made 10,000, you got a 10,000 extra from OBC. But people still weren't able to withdraw the funds. So this is a very, very big red flag. So if something like this ever happens in a project that you're involved in, don't deposit any more money, because you are not able to get your money back. And because of this, they can change the numbers in whatever they want. They can give you 1,000% cash back, but it doesn't matter because you are not able to get your funds back. So don't invest. This is a very, very big red flag. Another thing that was also going on was the WhatsApp groups. The WhatsApp groups where they provided so much support in the beginning weren't that supportive anymore because they closed them all. The only people who were able to send messages were the people of OBCAI, and the other people weren't able to send any messages anymore. This is also very dangerous because other people weren't able to warn other people or to communicate with each other, at least not through those group apps. So another red flag. But the excuse of the people of OBC was that they made withdrawals possible as soon as the promotion was over. But instead of closing the promotion on the day that they should do, they extended it for another day. And also canceled the withdrawals for another day. So people still weren't able to take their money, but they were able to deposit money. And again, if this ever happens, don't deposit anymore. Just don't. And because they built up the trust so high in the beginning, people deposited more and more money because everybody was convinced that after these days, after these promotions, that we were able to withdraw funds. But it wasn't true. What they also did very smart was they announced a get-together, a live event where you can go to in person. And this event should take place somewhere in February. There already was a date, but there wasn't a location. So because there wasn't a location but a date, it's also a red flag because they still build up on the trust for you to invest with announcing events and making big promotions and stuff like that. But in reality, it was all just a big hoax, a big scam, just smoke. But how did they manage to get all the money out? Because everybody thought that they had their own wallet address in the website themselves. But I think this isn't true because every time people make a deposit of money, it goes all in a big treasure chest from the people, from the scammers. So, and every time you want to withdraw money, they have to make a manual withdrawal. And I think that is the reason why it took up to 72 hours to receive your funds. The trade button that you have to push 3 times a day didn't really do nothing. It just activated a calculator and added up some numbers on the numbers that you already had. So the numbers in your account were just numbers. There wasn't any money left. All the money people put in was already in one big treasure chest where nobody could get to except the people of OBCAI. So there are many, many more of these projects. And when OBCAI ended, a day after that, the people of OBCAI sent links in the group apps for a new project. Like we're stupid. Just a new project to put your money in so they can take it again and it all starts over. There's so many of these projects and I just want to warn you about them. Don't invest. It's almost guaranteed that you lose money, and sometimes I was very lucky. I made some money with this, and other people maybe were very lucky to be early investors and made some money with this. But in general, you will lose your money. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.